It is indeed time for the first match of the Battle of the Bulls. I'm here with Johnny Boy. And Johnny Boy, I want to get your thoughts before we just jump in here. What do you think of this matchup between AJ and LionBlaze?
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, what a match to start. AJ and LionBlaze, I said in the pre-show, they recently played a best of 7, went all the way down to Game 7, and LionBlaze took it. So AJ... trying to get some revenge. I would say AJ was the favorite in that last match they played.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's a favorite today, but LionBlaze loves to upset him. It's going to be crazy, though, in the Lambo. Because AJ's got more experience with this hitbox. He's got more experience with the longer cars. I'm wondering if LionBlaze will be able to match him in that regard.
Well, and I'm curious, too, because we're only playing a single game. And I feel like that might benefit AJ just because of how unpredictable and how high-octane his offense can be. And they're both...
Oh!
Those Lamborghinis. He's trying to get a little bit of a bump on LionBlaze. He push him back into his own net.
Yeah, that was sneaky from AJ. Didn't really reveal that he was going for the bump until the last second, but LionBlaze knew all along. And this is what LionBlaze does. He is the best goal line defender in the world. He's unbelievably good at reading what his opponent is doing and pre-jumping their shots, just challenging them effectively, hitting them on the counterattacks. That's not going to scare AJ, though. He is going to bring his A game in terms of offense. That's what he does. He's the fastest recovering player. Oh, my goodness, LionBlaze, where are you sending that one, buddy? I mean, you might struggle to keep those under control in the Lambo. That flick almost broke the back wall. That's something he's known for as well.
That one went a little errant, but that's what makes this matchup so much fun, right? You have the offense at AJ, but you have that defensive mind from LionBlaze, and he's going to get the first one here against AJ.
What a shot as well. LionBlaze didn't go too high with this one. Just kept it under control. And that's tough to do. He's, you know, gone for a very precise hit there. All about the accuracy. And we're going to see a lot of that. LionBlaze loves to dribble. He loves to ball carry. He loves to flick. Yeah. The ground game is immense for this guy. But will he be able to keep AJ's aerials under control?
Yeah, his flicks are amazing as he can get another one by AJ. He could just turn that one wide, but he could just pull it out of nowhere with seemingly no momentum. And AJ's going to have to react. Luckily, AJ's the type of player that can defend that type of shot. And here he'll have a chance on target. He's going to take a hard shot to the left side. LionBlaze.
There it is.
That's the goal line defense, turning it away. AJ resets. Another flick over. Surely this is a goal. It goes in for AJ.
The placement for AJ. And although LionBlaze did a pretty good job there, he had a fair bit of boost left over, 47 boosts after the initial save, which did go into the corner, slowed down AJ's attack just for a moment. He wasn't expecting AJ to immediately shoot to the top corner again, and this is something of a surprise because AJ tends to take the scenic route. He loves to go off walls, he loves to dribble to the mid boost. That was a much faster turnaround than he usually goes for.
It was curious. LionBlaze, I think, kind of got caught in no man's land there for a second. We sit tied, coming up on 2 minutes here in this first game. AJ being very cautious on the wall, not just going for everything, not immediately jumping out of net, but now big flick, and he'll just secure boost while LionBlaze tries to find a way out.
Yeah, it's just a very safe strategy there for AJ. Flicks the ball over LionBlaze to force LionBlaze out of the game for just a moment while he steals the boost away, and now you'll notice AJ's still attacking. So, you know, he's really preventing LionBlaze from getting any counterattacks going. LionBlaze is patient. 1-1. This is an incredibly low score for a 1v1. It's a pretty normal 3v3 scoreline with half a game gone, but these guys are playing this one so carefully, and no surprise, $5,000 to the winner of this game. Huge flick for AJ. LionBlaze has it covered. He's recovered beautifully off the back of the goal as well.
And you can see how comfortable LionBlaze is playing defense. He'll shadow all the way back to his goal line to the last second where he has to make a challenge. And he reads the play so well. Makes really the attacker think about what they want to do. And they might even second guess themselves sometimes. LionBlaze very cautious here. He seems to be turned around a lot. Now he's going to pick it up. He's got full boost. This could be trouble for AJ. He's got nothing. LionBlaze off the crossbar. And AJ still with no boost. He's trying to get a couple pads, but LionBlaze is just not letting him out.
Yeah, LionBlaze just keeping the ball away from AJ. He realizes AJ's really starved on boost. AJ's trying to close the distance. He doesn't want to give LionBlaze space to turn around with a big shot from that kind of range that he was at. Oh, what a pickup. AJ grabbing the corner boost right as it spawns. That's huge. I think LionBlaze realized that he had it. Backs off. I can't believe this. 1-1. For anybody who's watching 1v1 for the first time, this is not how it usually goes. This is crazy tension between the two players.
No, there'd be 6 or 7 goals usually at this point. Here's AJ. He's going to do this one backwards. LionBlaze, I don't know. They are very cautious right now, Johnny. I mean, for both players, even for maybe even LionBlaze's standards.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
like LionBlaze standard, this is what he does. But AJ, has he played an aerial line attack?
Oh, no.
LionBlaze!
No.
That's the wrong goal, buddy. Where are you going? He mishits it, and it's an own goal. AJ with a 1-goal lead.
What? Oh, he
Panic.
used all of his boost.
Panic has just hit him at the worst time. He thought AJ was right behind him. AJ was way back. You can see the head shakes. He can't believe it.
You can see the smile on AJ's face, too. He knows what LionBlaze just did. There's still time here, and maybe a kickoff going in favor of LionBlaze. Well, here's an opportunity. AJ didn't get that boost. This is the time to go for LionBlaze if he can get to the net. Good flick to left side. Beautifully done from LionBlaze.
I mean, we told you this guy has got a monster of a flick. This time, not only a fast one, but look at the accuracy as well. Straight in the top corner. Nothing AJ can do about that. And we have a tied game. LionBlaze scoring 75% of the goals up until now. I think he would be winning, but he might be in a second. That kickoff goes really well for him. Straight into the net. LionBlaze lead.
Well, you felt like when you watched that last kickoff, it was going in favor of LionBlaze, and perfectly in the center of the ball, just lifting it up as well. AJ didn't get under it as much as he wanted to, and for LionBlaze, very happy to see that one go through, sitting on that 1-goal lead.
All of a sudden, after no goals for such a long time, we've got 3 back-to-back-to-back. AJ with a little wave dash recovery on that last kickoff. He didn't want to concede another kickoff goal, played a very defensive style. It's worked out well for him. Ooh. It's all about the flicks. AJ's playing a very old style for himself. This is what he used to do years ago. And he's going right back to it. He thought that was the safest strategy to try and get the money today. Hasn't worked up until now, but he still has some time.
Got 20 seconds, and maybe this could be it. He tries to get LionBlaze here. 17 seconds left. LionBlaze not going to let him have possession. AJ trying to conserve boost for that last attempt. He's going to get the corner. 10 seconds left, and LionBlaze is just pushing him off the ball. Here it goes. Last effort for AJ. 44 boost in the tank. Cautious dribble. Trying to fake by, but LionBlaze stuffs him. AJ's got to keep it up. He takes him out, and LionBlaze does it.
$5,000 in the pocket for LionBlaze. He beats AJ again. No revenge for AJ.
Or if we want to do that, but I want to do it anyway. I think I'm going to give the edge to Eekso here.
Yeah, well, that might be a good idea, but unfortunately for you, it's not going to start off well. OSM, he gets a perfect kickoff to start things going.
He takes the opposite angle to make sure the 50 goes his way, and a quick 1-goal lead here for OSM.
You're talking about the history for Eekso and OSM. Like you said, they've played a lot of 1v1 against each other. And for those of you who may not know at home, OSM, he went the freestyle route, and Eekso chose to go the 3v3 pro player ways. That one's going to ping off the bar and out.
That's got to be the most frustrating thing about 1v1s is, those shots that are just so close that ring off the crossbar and bounce straight down. Any other game mode, 2v2, 3v3, and if you're insane chaos, you've got a teammate to clean up those shots. But 1v1, you've got to be so cognizant of your challenges and also where you're going to be after your shot, because you can't leave your net wide open.
And OSM kind of just missed that boost in the midfield. Minty had to give up possession there to Eekso. Thankfully, Eekso, though, hasn't really been able to unlock those mechanics yet. Look at OSM, powerful flick, forcing Eekso up onto the backboard. This could go anywhere, and indeed right into the back post.
OSM knew that Eekso was on low boost there, and if he gets it high enough and far enough away, there's no way Eekso can catch up to it.
Another great kickoff for OSM as well. Gets the flip reset straight towards the middle and actually going to go in. I thought Eekso might have been able to get his hands on that one.
Oh, this is what you got to watch out for OSM. He's a freestyler. He knows how to flip reset with the best of them. So might want another try at that one, but either way, 3-0 in favor of OSM.
Rough start to the game for Eekso. Oh, OSM hit the brakes on that kickoff. And while it may not necessarily net him possession, it does set things up quite nicely. Actually, Eekso, ooh, he got him there. The tight command against the wall.
Beautiful dribble here to get around, and the power right there to get over OSM. Oh my, how do you defend that one?
Quick transition and very well played for Eekso. And the best part, you know, you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds in a 3v3 game. Being down by 3 is a death sentence. In 1v1, oh boy, it's just the start. Here's 2 for Eekso.
I mean, it just goes to show you, you can never count yourself out in 1v1s. Doesn't matter if you're down by 6 goals.
For Eekso, and very neutral kickoff. OSM, though, going to be favoring the boost. And he tried to see if Eekso was going to give him the space to go and grab his own corner boost. And if he did, OSM, we've seen what he's capable of off the wall already. And second shot on target. How about that quick turnaround?
Oh my goodness, the accuracy here is just so impressive from OSM. Coming off the side wall and realizes it's an open net. Doesn't matter how much power he puts on it because Eekso, the only defender on the field. And just like that, OSM gets one back.
Great start for OSM. He's been playing a pretty solid game, consistently winning those kickoffs. He's got a lot of different kickoffs in the bag of tricks, and it has consistently netted him some early pressure in a lot of these starts to play.
Oh, Eekso, he was going for the bump, and OSM hit the brakes on him again. And here he comes, looking for another flip reset. Didn't quite. Oh, he found it. Did he get the wave dash underneath this ball?
It's so deceptive from OSM. You see the flip reset. Eekso takes him up the wall, and yes, he did indeed get the wave dash right as he landed. Oh, OSM, that's dirty.
He is just making everyone out there jealous of his mechanics in Rocket League. So impressive, and this could be an early one for Eekso. Ball on top of his hood. Nice flick into the corner. That is beautiful ball control.
The quality 45-degree flick here from Eekso. Just opening up a little space because OSM has to give that ground since that kickoff favored Eekso so much. And as soon as Eekso saw which way he cut, he instantly flipped that car the opposite direction, went hard to the back post. OSM gets another decent kickoff, though, and Eekso just putting the pressure on him. Even if it's a little risky, it actually works out quite nicely for him. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, fast break. He's got to rush back, and he gets it in time. But this demo, let's see where he spawns. He gets backside post, which actually a little favorable here, and nice challenge there. He's off to the races here, gets that mid boost, but went underneath the ball just a little bit, and they continue to go back and forth, and OSM just has to put some power on it, and gets just enough mustard to get it in the back of the net.
OSM was just directly behind the middle of the ball and just went straight through Eekso. He basically kind of just bounced Eekso off of that ball, and that 3-goal lead right back where he wants it. He's keeping Eekso at arm's length.
Yeah, giving himself nice cushion here. Another flip reset, and oh my! Just waits for Eekso to go far enough low that he can flick the ball right over his head.
I think if Eekso gets having to play defense, I should say, on that backboard against OSM, I think he's going to get scored on every time. And that's 3 different looks OSM's given you in the air off the wall, and 3 different times he's come out on top. OSM gives a fake kickoff and just lets Eekso take a pot shot to see if he can score one, and he's going to have to give a little ground here.
Stingy. Eekso just, you thought he was going to go for that back corner boost. Yeah, they both need boost. They're both low, and OSM gets a full pad there. Eekso decides to retreat, gather that midfield one, and this is open net all day long, and lead increases by 5.
Eekso's just got to be frustrated with this one. He knows that it's risky to go for this challenge, but at the same time, he's not willing to let OSM have the free space. He decides to take his chances where he can get them.
Oh, man, OSM with these kickoffs are just, he's making him guess the entire time. And normally, kickoffs are just one of those bang-bang plays that you can do in your sleep, but Eekso continuing have to think and think hard of what OSM is going to continue to do, and that's a bad bounce.
Okay, there we go. He recovered nicely. Well done, Eekso. I mean, you did such a good job getting past him in the midfield line, but yeah, this kick, you were wondering if it was going to buy too much time when you have to drive all the way back out, but OSM, he went pretty hard on that initial challenge. He was just too far out of the play.
Yeah, put himself out of the play, and minute 10 here to go. You look up at the scoreboard and you think there's no way, but just remember, this is 1v1s, and goals come so quickly, and often, you know, once you get one, then they just start to mount on top of each other.
Ooh, a truly neutral challenge. And Eekso, the quick recovery paying dividends. OSM needs boost, and what a backflip to break out.
Man, I'll tell you, Chiefs, as, you know, both of us Dominus players, I am so excited about this Huracán. I love the looks of it.
It is sleek. And let me tell you, playing with it for a little bit, it is very tight, very responsive. That thing feels like you can air roll for days with that car. And OSM showing you all the tricks you can do with it, but here he gives one up to Eekso. This is, he just missed one, I'm pretty sure here. He's gonna get back to it!
Wow!
Oh, wow!
Oh my, does the Huracán come with, like, nitrous or something? How did he get back so quickly?
Oh, and he's gonna score at the end. Okay, never mind. I believed it.
Wow, big congrats to OSM, just putting on a showcase here.
In the game at 1v1, Scrub Killa included. And I'm excited to see how this comes out as the Battle of the Bulls gets underway.
You talk about an opportunity to not only increase your reputation, but your bank account. It's a huge moment for Ashllxyy.
You know, so far, nothing crazy. Just a couple shots at the net, but Ashllxyy steal this ball away, try again.
Ashllxyy, oh, he's going low.
Oh, Scrub.
But it's a good save. Ashllxyy, if he was able to get control of that and really dribble that low, there was a window. Now he's going to have to defend this flick.
Oh, good touch and control, forcing Scrub out, but Scrub ever so patient. He's got the steal, but nobody really able to force the other out. Ashllxyy picked it off Scrub, though, and that looks like it might be it. Ashllxyy will get the first.
You see Scrub way upfield going for a challenge here. He's going all in. And Scrub had low boost. Good hustle there from Ashllxyy. And it's a battle in the trenches early on. In the ESM Eekso match, they were able to get some space, get to the walls, and take off. But this has been a battle in the trenches where neither player able to get much time alone with the ball.
Ooh. Scrub almost got that one over Ashllxyy. He's got low boost again. Cut Ashllxyy off on the angle. Plenty of space for Ashllxyy. Scrub can't get to the ball. Ashllxyy might have this if he can get turned around onto it, but perfect recovery from Scrub Killa, and that's going to be a nice breakaway opportunity for him.
Having to pick up small pads, and you're seeing Ashllxyy play a very grounded game, even on that last attack, and they're flipping it by. We'll pick up the mid boost. But Ashllxyy opting to keep this ball on the grass instead of taking it up the wall and going for flip resets or air dribbles, and now gets caught out. Scrub Killa, another slow rolling goal, and we're tied up.
Yeah, not too much work there for Scrub Killa. He got chipped off the ball, and Ashllxyy was expecting him to play it out, but Scrub just waited. Ashllxyy got caught outside the edge, and that's all you need to do if you're Scrub Killa. Easy goal.
Yeah, you saw Scrub actually just stopping completely and letting that ball roll through so that he could get the space to get around it. And even Scrub here, that was another opportunity to go for an aerial play, but opts to go for the dribble.
Well, this has been very safe overall, you know, like typical flicks and just trying to force the ball through. Scrub actually wins the challenge pretty cleanly here, and we'll get another goal.
And Ashllxyy going all in, getting bumped as well, running out of boost. Scrub Killa, like you're saying, Jarvie, playing it safe. Ashllxyy as well. And you can tell that pressure of $5,000 for a single game starting to weigh on him.
Yeah, you know, you can only get so aggressive when you only have one game to really squeeze through, and Scrub got a perfect flick. When you talk about the fundamentals and the basics, Scrub is so consistent at them, and he'll hit these flicks every time.
I mean, it comes down on its head. I don't know if he'll hit that every time.
Oh, no,
You
no
maybe hit
problem
that
for
1
Scrub.
out of 10 off the crossbar. Fortunately for Scrub, he was going at the perfect trajectory to carry that through. And you can see him trying to bait Ashllxyy out, going for flicks, getting rebounds. Now Ashllxyy tried to cut that around. Will have an opportunity again instead of pushing it forward and trying to outrun Scrub. Tried to flick it to the side, got demoed for it.
Gonna wait for Scrub here, and that was a good attempt by Scrub. He had nice power. Couldn't shake Ashllxyy off the ball. And Scrub still possession here in midfield. Just trying to hang on to this ball, force Ashllxyy to play in the corner. He gets kicked off the ball here. Ashllxyy still a ton of boost. He's not used a lot of it, despite a lot of pressure from Scrub, and now he might use the rest of it to get by him, but that was good defense by Ashllxyy.
Now will have a flick chance, gets it by Scrub, inching within one now. And this has been a small ball game, Jorby. All of these shots are really close challenges. Scrub Killa getting that ball flicked over him. Ashllxyy keeping his composure.
And that was very safe too. He goes for the flick, and he probably could have went for the shot too as soon as Scrub goes for that corner boost, but he doesn't want to give Scrub any opportunity at a counterattack. That's very smart from Ashllxyy there. Just planted onto the ground. Yeah,
he was trying to catch Scrub Killa out. Scrub Killa was jumping, trying to get to that ball to prevent perhaps a ball rolling up the wall, and Ashllxyy almost was able to fake him out and take a quick shot on net.
Ooh, like the idea from Scrub, trying to force Ashllxyy off the play physically. Now he's on the side, and I'm not sure he's going to get to that. He's not going to get to that at all. What happened to Scrub on this play? Ashllxyy ties it up.
Yeah, Scrub had no boost at the mid, and then just missed jump there. Wasn't able to get back down to the ground to get a wave dash, and losing precious seconds being airborne.
Yeah, was he trying to wave on the wall initially when he jumped?
I think it was just a mistake, just a mechanical mistake.
Well, fair enough. Ashllxyy will take it. Ooh. Oh, and he whipped right by Scrub. I'm not sure he's going to get back to that one. Yep, perfectly placed.
Scrub Killa was the bull in this situation, and Ashllxyy was the matador. You see him baiting Scrub in, and see you later.
That's pretty fitting with the red Lambo.
Oh, yeah.
Ashllxyy screaming El Toro right at Scrub. I'm actually curious if Scrub tries to go for anything a little crazier. But again, it's just been a lot of heavy on the ground game. He missed it off the crossbar that time. Got back to it. Ashllxyy's maybe content to get that corner boost, push the ball forward again. Scrub's losing those challenges, and that's really hurting him.
And you wonder if the hitbox is giving Scrub problems. Ashllxyy flicking another one by. And Ashllxyy, that light tap. Scrub Killa also ran into Ashllxyy. I think that messed up his approach on the ball.
Now, if the hitbox is giving Scrub issues, Ashllxyy ain't having any problems with it. 3 straight goals, I believe, now.
Yep. Ashllxyy looking very comfortable. Scrub Killa, though, you see, and the reason I say that is because he's had multiple flicks go high. Oh, and Ashllxyy dodging the air demo attempt will take this the distance. Scrub Killa will be down by 3, less than a minute left. Ashllxyy making a name for himself here on the mainstream.
Very aggressive from Scrub. He hasn't been able to put his car into a position where he can recover on some of these pushes, and Ashllxyy has punished him for it several times. And I mean, like on some of these plays too, Scrub's trying to play it close. He's trying to shove Ashllxyy off the ball, but that's ended up working to his detriment, and it's just given Ashllxyy free chances at the net. Scrub picks up that save off the post. He's got to get this now if he wants to get back in the game.
Ooh, missed the mid boost, has to go back for it. And that was a key moment for Scrub Killa. These precious moments now going by, and you see Ashllxyy having Scrub land on his head. Scrub, no boost, but still defends it.
Battle of the Bulls going one way right now, and Ashllxyy knows it. Kicks it back to the corner. How about this performance? No nonsense gameplay from Ashllxyy against Scrub Killa. And he's gonna take the victory in the Battle of the Bulls. 5K goes to Ashllxyy.
What's Joreuz going to have to do here?
I mean, it's going to be a tough task, and I don't know if it's really what Joreuz has to do, because Joreuz took the win in that smug one-on-one, like you said, was regarded as one of the best 1v1s we've ever seen. It went to Game 7 OT. So if we get even an ounce of what that game was like, this is going to be a good match.
Oh, he gets him right off the bat. ApparentlyJack with his patented air dribble bump for goal number 1.
Oh, there it is. A nice and clean play. And this is one of those shots in 1v1s that's pretty safe, because you'll notice ApparentlyJack, after he gets the demo, even if that ball doesn't go in, you can easily recover out of the net and drive back on defense, carry your momentum. A safe play from Jack, and an even better execution there.
Jack will move for his boost as Joreuz takes to the air. Jack's up for the block, but he muscles it through. Joreuz well positioned behind the ball. Will tie the game.
I expected Joreuz to kind of get some revenge here and go for the same play that we just saw from Jack, but he used his extra flip and kind of got around the ball. It's a very minute detail there, but I think that's what helped him get that better 50 to muscle it past the goal line. We've got a high-scoring game just within the first 23 seconds.
And these players, watch their recovery. The recovery is what gives them that edge. That makes it feel like this is a different type of Rocket League than you've ever seen before. Joreuz getting the demolition onto Jack. And now taking the ball out of his corner. He's got the full boost out of the side. Jack will refill up after the respawn, and the shot will go wide. And Jack picks up control now. Joreuz trying to starve him out here and just manages to tap the ball past his goal into his own corner.
Yeah, 100%. You can even see how focused Joreuz is on the boost. That's one thing I noticed when rewatching the smug matchup between the two. As Joreuz, he gets the angle off the backboard. This, while it looks a bit simple here, Wave, it was very difficult to find that shot.
It's a simple shot, double taps are right, but extremely difficult to hit that shot and not hit that near post. Yeah. So taking the lead here. See how Joreuz handles this kickoff. Very neutral affair. And it'll pinch to the corner. Joreuz will be the first to pick up boost and ball. Jack will pick up midfield and move underneath. Joreuz is just going to try and take it straight down the middle, but loses control in the air, and Jack's able to flip it, and he won't have room for the shot, though. Look at Joreuz's recovery.
Yeah, and it was a safer play, too, from Joreuz. He got the first jump, but the control wasn't there. So instead of committing on that play, he actually decided to rotate back as fast as possible. And when you're in a 1v1 between these players who are the best in the world, I mean, it's hard to go against them because of their recoveries. But speaking of recovery, ApparentlyJack just a bit slower on this one, and it was a long field snipe shot to go in.
Yeah, well done. I think Jack probably put Joreuz on catching that ball, gonna try and take a little bit more time, and Jack just cranks it to the top bar, and it's out of Jack's reach. 3-1 lead for Joreuz. Right now, Jack in the matchup between these players, Jack has won 3 of the 4 encounters, but Joreuz did win the most recent encounter.
Right.
At Smug.
Well, and that's got to be giving you a little bit of confidence going in here. And I like how both players are playing relatively aggressive. I remember back to the LionBlaze. AJ, 1v1 off the post and out. That one didn't slip in. ApparentlyJack, you've got to be feeling frustrated after that.
Yeah,
Joreuz.
And Joreuz gonna get the breakaway. Wave dash, put it in, and this was white. Okay, it was close there. 4-1 now, Joreuz.
And it seems like a monstrous lead, right, for Joreuz. You're watching this game and you think, wow, 4-1, there's no way Joreuz doesn't win this. But that's the great aspect of 1v1s. It's almost an illusion, the scoreboard. You never know what could happen. One kickoff could change the momentum and give ApparentlyJack the advantage.
Joreuz hangs back, giving Jack midfield control, but low boost. Then able to take the ball off him. He's going to have a shot here to send it in.
Oh, my goodness.
4-2 now, Jack.
What? This was such a smart play from ApparentlyJack. And you'll notice he didn't flip into the ball. He wanted to bait Joreuz in on that challenge so he could recover faster. If there's a world where Jack jumps on that challenge, his recovery is so much slower. He can't get back to the ball, won't have a shot. Such a smart idea and execution from Jack.
And with Joreuz high like that, it actually, by keeping the ball as low as possible, Joreuz kind of vaults off the ball. And it not only does it make to where Jack doesn't have to recover at all, Joreuz has a much longer recovery time here. And apparently Jack able to defend it on the corner of the box. Now Joreuz just trying to play it into his own corner, but Jack not going to pick up that boost. Critical miss, but he gets to the star corner, just takes the shot. Joreuz able to recover on his back wall and clear it away. And now Jack just trying to handle the ball at midfield, slow things down, don't give Joreuz the counter.
Oh, we're looking at maybe a repeat of the last play. Joreuz has to get the half flip and recover in time, but of course you have Jack getting back on defense. Still a 2-goal lead, though, for Joreuz. You just got to play a little bit safer here. I'm not sure if he's going to be aggressive. You can see him taking that corner boost and still going for the back flip. Okay, this is much more aggression than I expected to see from Joreuz, who has that lead.
He's just trying to play the best defense, good offense, the half flip catch, and then apparently Jack gets one block. Where is Joreuz? He's coming in for the shot.
Follow up.
He gets it over the top. Will he have an opening here?
Boost.
He's going to try and take the tight one here. Yeah, out of boost. Apparently Jack not going to get back. 5-2 Joreuz.
Yeah, and you could even see Joreuz was also out of boost. He had to get this one pad. And while I still think he would have found the shot, that one pad that he drove over is what helped him secure the angle, get a little bit more confidence going in, and extend that lead by 3 goals. But like we mentioned earlier, 2 minutes left in a 1v1. That's an eternity.
Joreuz catching the midfield, quick turn. Jack now picking it up, choosing to dribble it straight down. Flicks, the monster flicks we've seen from these Lamborghini Huracans.
Oh my God.
Of course, the Battle of the Bulls.
I mean, we saw, I keep referencing that LionBlaze 1v1, but his flicks were insane, and we're seeing a couple of glimpses of that same strategy going for the power. Maybe this one would slip in. Not close enough.
Barely out. Here's Jack now again. 3rd attempt, and he'll go for the flicks one more time onto the backboard. Picks up the boost. Joreuz picks up midfield, though. This will be an even contest coming down into the corner. Jack gets in the way. Joreuz trying to trap this one and carry it around. Off of Jack, put it in. What a play.
Joreuz, you take the midfield boost, the corner boost, you put Jack in an awkward spot, and then you flip and keep going forward. What a dunk. What a challenge, and what a performance from Joreuz in this 1v1.
Man, Joreuz and he is so strong in the weakest parts of the field. He's in the enemy corner, crossing the net, manages to hold his boost long enough, gets the flip over one, does he double tap? Of course he does. 7 deuce on the board and a minute left to go.
There was no question in my mind whenever I saw him get past Jack on the challenge. He's 100% scoring this. You get the flip, you find the angle. Joreuz is, like you said, so fundamentally solid in a lot of aspects that most players struggle, and that's the boost game. That's the challenge game. While Joreuz might not look the absolute flashiest, which he still got a little bit of flash, he thrives with the boost game and starving out Jack, waiting for those crucial opportunities and getting saves like that.
Nearly found a shot out of it, too. Jack would have been able to get back in time to save it, but 44 seconds left, down by 5. Jack's got his work cut out for him here. He's going to start with a nice flick to the corner. That's the first one.
I thought maybe this wouldn't fall in, but fortunately enough for ApparentlyJack, this one did slip in, and it was a nice flick. He's been going for these types of shots all game long. He's just had too much power on it occasionally. This one was accurate. 40 seconds left. The gap between these two is pretty substantial, but it's definitely possible here, Waypunk.
It is absolutely. One's significantly higher scoring game than the rest of Rocket League. Here's ApparentlyJack again, going for the fakes into the corner. Oh, nearly got him. Got it up to the line. 30 seconds left. The boost gotten by Joreuz, though, is going to be a problem. ApparentlyJack needing to fall back and using the wave dashes to get there. Needs to defend the net. Got it through, but the time continuing to expire in a 4-goal deficit. This is starting to get out of hand. He's got to score here. He's taking his time, goes for the flick one more time, and blocked again by Joreuz. Wonderful defense from the man in the gray Huracan.
Oh, maybe
and
the
Jack
pinch.
And Jack is conceded at midfield. Joreuz is going to secure $5,000 and win his Battle of the Bulls.
Yeah, and it was a fundamental game.
only that, he's got a ton of experience playing in this kind of hitbox. So I think this could be a lot closer than some people are thinking.
Ferry has also been trying to go on the grind a little bit this week. Seen him really starting to level up a little bit more as KhaliD already starting to dominate some of those boost amounts. Both sides will be brick walls when it comes to their defense. And Ferry's going to need to do exactly that right now as he takes on KhaliD. Couldn't quite find the flick.
Extremely grounded for most of the matchups in Battle of the Bulls, and these guys are both grounded play experts, so that will fit into their play style quite nicely. Flicks, not really what we're known for when it comes to KhaliD. He's all about the bounce dribbles, and this might be a more difficult time for him to be bounce dribbling with that low profile.
Oh, he's gone for the shot. Ferry keeps it out. What a save. KhaliD still got boost control. You can keep this going. There's one bounce. Ferry, a little bit of a twist in the car, forced KhaliD to take the shot, but he still maintains control.
Yeah, there's great boost management from Ferry Peak as well. He's never on 0, and that is important. I mean, it's him who's said you need at least 12 to save anything. Is he going to be able to get back for this one? He spawned on the wrong side, and that means 1-0 for KhaliD, who just refused to give Ferry Peak any chance to get out of defense.
I mean, hats off to Ferry for holding on just for that long.
Yeah.
That was very impressive, and he made a lot of those saves look pretty simple for himself. But for those of you that have not met KhaliD before, that's what he does. Put you under that pressure, and eventually the mistake will happen. And depending on how this bounce goes, Ferry could have had a chance. Went against him, and now it's KhaliD's turn to defend! And he didn't stand a chance on that one!
Look at the transition from Ferry. He didn't rush this one. He weighed up his options, saw where KhaliD was, and then just suddenly jumps off the back wall and puts it into the net before KhaliD can react to the near post shot. That is a brilliant play by Ferry.
Look, we've seen the mechanics advance so much, Johnny, but we've always got time for a Doomsy dish. Right off there, here comes Ferry, looks to try and get his second top corner, and KhaliD pushes it away.
Oh my, look at the plays in the corner as well. He lands outside of his goal so he can collect the corner boost, and then jumps over the demo without even looking to see where Ferry is. That's awareness from KhaliD. And look at that, he's left an uncontested wall shot, and he's quite frankly lucky that Ferry didn't put that on target. Something that Ferry's extremely well known for. Now KhaliD straight down the middle. Has the flick, but no power on it. Might try and catch Ferry. He does. Trips up Ferry's landing.
Ferry once again. That shot is off target. 2 chances there for Ferry. He's missed both of them. KhaliD can't quite control the ball either, so Ferry, the first player that wants to go to the air, will he get the result for it? Not quite. Now comes all up to the recovery. Both players back incredibly well. KhaliD and Ferry both up on boost. And KhaliD might have got himself set up, but Ferry's landing is good enough.
Look again. KhaliD trying to trip up Ferry, but that time he actually ended up pushing Ferry into the boost, so Ferry Peak's going to be right back in this play. Another jump over to demo. Wave dashes to land, and KhaliD is coming at Ferry here, never afraid of a 50-50. Neither is Ferry Peak. This is something that they're both so well versed in.
Goes up. Ferry has to recover. He's managed to just hook the wheels through on the backside of the goal, so that was incredibly good from him. Half the game already gone here. 1 each. KhaliD has put himself in a bit of trouble, and he has got away with it.
Yeah, that was risky. I mean, KhaliD never wants to take the ball across his own box. He loves to keep it in the corner. He's really boost-starved here, though. Oh my goodness, what a save. Ferry Peak was all in for that.
He's through.
And I think that might be a goal for KhaliD. It is. He takes his time with it, and on the counter, puts himself up 2-1. What a defensive masterclass this has been. Both players putting in work in the goal line.
We've not seen either player really go that deep into the bag of tricks. This is just who can get the saves, who can get the ball after it. Now KhaliD's got the lead. Last time this happened, Ferry Peak got it back very quickly, and that was so cheeky. KhaliD able to spot it quick enough.
Yeah, KhaliD knew he had to stay on the ball there. Doesn't want to give Ferry Peak a free offensive play. Now the reverse challenge. KhaliD trying to make this boost advantage work. But you've always got to remember, Ferry Peak will have more boost than you think he does. His management is excellent under pressure.
He's got always more boost than you think he does. He uses it in a better, more effective way than most players do. As, wow, Ferry, that was incredibly brave, and he almost got a very well-earned reward for it. He's still on the offense. A little bit of a pop over to himself. That's a proper flick, and KhaliD keeps it out, but he is very much up against it boost-wise. He's got to get out of this position.
He thought about running for the mid boost, but after seeing Ferry Peak's wall shot earlier, he thinks again, but Ferry will punish him for that. Gets one through, and even with the expert goalkeeping of KhaliD, Very big shot was just too good.
There's two choices there. Either get yourself on the goal line and be forced to stop, which already makes the shot save against Fairy that much more difficult, or just dive on in. Neither you would really describe as high-quality plays, but there was no other choice on that little bit of boost. Fairy now up into the air. He's got KhaliD to jump, but KhaliD's contact's good enough to put it behind Fairy.
Yeah, it's a good backflip away from that blow by Fairy. Half-flipped as well, so that he could recover as quickly as possible. Now he's hiding behind the ball. He's wanting KhaliD to just flip into this and give away possession.
Fairy seems to be utilizing that experience that he's got. He wants to test KhaliD. Are you going to be able to hold your nerve and not jump when you don't need to? KhaliD off the demo. He's got a bit of space. Fairy trying to hide behind the ball, but KhaliD can see him. And once again, the flick not quite available. But that bump on Fairy opens up a couple of options. At least it did. Now Fairy on the breakaway. KhaliD didn't quite get anything on that one, but Fairy's going to back down.
You can see that there's a real fear here for both players to flick the ball too high. Now that's a free shot. KhaliD's missed it. He's hit the post and it's bouncing back flat. Fairy Peak didn't have to worry about that centering. That was a completely open net. KhaliD just missed it. The pressure is rising as we get to the final few seconds.
Have we got ourselves a $5,000 goal on the line? It looks like we do. Fairy's going to have one more shot at this. KhaliD bounces it off. Fairy's still sticking around. Both these players more than capable of dribbling it over across the field 2 or 3 times over.
He's got all the boost. This is all Fairy's. Oh, look at the bravery of KhaliD. He didn't want to back off. Sticks in the challenge, knowing that Fairy Peak will dribble.
So here we go. All of it on this goal. KhaliD sets himself up. That's where he's scored so often the previous times. Usually capable of setting himself for the bounce dribble. Fairy sticking close enough. And now Fairy might have just been caught out. 5 boosts left. Boost stolen away in the back corner. Fairy's got to make use of that 12 that you mentioned earlier on, Johnny. And he's done good enough at it, but this is still a very tough spot.
Oh, that's unbelievable defense from Fairy. 2 flips gets him right back on the ball. And not only has he defended that play, he might have just scored it. That is unbelievable. Fairy Peak, forever the GOAT of 1v1, has done it again.
Look at that. Gets across him after stealing the boost, and KhaliD try as he wants. No way he can force his way through. KhaliD will lose. Fairy Peak takes it. What a game.